Hello, this is Julie. Welcome into the Thrifty paper garden. Well, this white doily that you see is the same color as what I see outside. No foolin'. It snowed a couple inches yesterday. Some parts of Minnesota got 9 inches of snow. It's May 1st. Well, I had gone thrifting a couple weeks ago and I had put the stuff that I had purchased in a different spot than I normally do because I'm getting a piece of furniture in my craft room. Well, I came across it and remembered that I hadn't done a video, so it was almost like Christmas again, going through the bag and finding the different things that I had bought. I found this doily, and along the edges are these beautiful pink flowers. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that. It's kind of too big to put on a small end table or such, but the pink flowers would work nice. I also found this. I believe it was a valance, and I'll be cutting that apart for the different pieces. And then I found a table runner. This is what remains of it, the centerpiece. Along the edges were many of these doilies, so I cut those off. I have lots of things I could use with those. I also found a sweater that had several of these light gray rosette flowers on them. And also at a garage sale, I came across this shirt with all the bling on it. So that was a good find. I also found this. They had several pin cushions. I'm assuming this is fairly old, and out of the spinning wheel comes a tape measure that's quite old. But I thought that would be a real nice addition to my sewing area. I also found pieces of this lace that someone had torn off something. There's lots of threads. I also found this cute trim and one similar to it, just a short little piece. And then I found these baubles, and I'm not quite sure what I can do with it, but I did yank on one and it came apart, so I'll have to think about hanging those on little dangles or something. I also found a child's purse, and it was loaded with beads. The handle had various beads like this, and on the purse were many dangles that I cut off. I thought those were kind of neat. But that purse was just full of different beads and dangles. And you gotta notice the bowl. That's one of my husband's handiworks. And also I found some buttons. One blazer had these buttons of 2 different sizes, and I found a jean jacket that had both these blingy buttons and buttons that had bees on them, and I liked that because my last name begins with a B. So that was a few of the buttons I found. And then I found a bag of these. Do not ask me what I plan to do with them. I don't know. I just thought they were cute. And being crafty, I'll figure out something I can do with them. And the price was right. Also at a garage sale, I found a couple of these Wilton cake decorating books from the 60s. My husband and I took a cake decorating class, and we often make cakes together. He's good at making the roses, and I'm good at smoothing out the frosting so we make a good team. But there's some beautiful wedding cakes and hors d'oeuvre. I don't know how people used to have time to do all that fancy stuff. And then another book, just some kind of fantasy fairyland type, probably birthday cakes. Or there's a castle cake. My mom used to make cakes like this for me when I was young. So I thought that was neat to have. I also found this Parents magazine, and I believe it's from 1932. It's just adorable. Look at some of those pictures. Just fun. Character building. So that was just the new aid in preventing colds, Vicks. So just kind of a fun thing. And then I found somebody else's handiwork, and I've never made any albums out of paper bags, and I've seen many tutorials and such, but to actually have one in my hand and look at it, I think now I have a little bit more confidence that I can do that too. And I just like how it makes all the pockets, and this being a recipe type book. It's just kind of cute. And I'm sure someone gave it to someone as a gift, and I guess they didn't care for it, so I thought I would learn from that. And then I found the Little Big Book for Brides. And it was kind of under a bunch of other books, and I pulled it out, and I couldn't believe what I saw. The images were just wonderful. Look at that. Just fun things. The little baby bride. And I guess there are other little big books about moms, girls, dads, God's children's, animals, grandmothers, pregnancy. I was going to look them up online and see maybe I can find some on eBay or such, because they have such cute graphics in them. And then also an order I had placed from Consumer Crafts, and I know they used to be a different company, and I can't remember right offhand what they were called, but they had sent me a $5 off 25 order, and then as well they had free shipping. So I got a lot of neat things for very inexpensive. Here's some Darris embossing essentials. The top one says handmade for, made with love by, and embossed with love. There's another one, best wishes with loving thought on your special day. And I really liked this one too. It's a cross, and it says Jesus, grace, Savior, love, hope, sacred, joy. And then here was a real fun embossing border. It's of tickets. And all of these were from like $2.97 to $3.27. And of course I got my additional. And then they also had some half-back pearls and some different size bead caps. I believe all of these were for under $1. And then I found some of these beads that look like angels, and I believe this was about $3, and I got a couple different kinds of those. I also got one that had multi-color beads. And then I decided to try the alcohol inks. I've seen a lot of people do things with these, and being able to alter different metals and other different surfaces, I thought I'd give it a try. So I got an awful lot of product for the amount of money that I spent. So Consumer Crafts is a website you might want to check out. And also, if any of you have watched my video that was lessons learned at a thrift store, well, God has decided that we need to live by faith for a little while. So I won't be doing any thrift shopping or craft shopping for a while, but as I always say, God will provide. So thanks so much for stopping by. We'll talk to you later. Bye.